Darth Virus here with a message for you. Always wear a mask. Alright, enough of that. There's my little mask. I'm here to tell you about the physics lab. So here we go. This is what you're going to have. You're going to have the Investigating Current lab open. And you will have opened that from the Google Classroom. You'll notice there's a link up here for you to click on. There's also one here in the video. Just look around. There's a little link there. But if you click here in your document, you can go ahead and open up. And it'll open up a new tab. But let's go back over to the document here. I wanted to show you a couple other things. You can put your name in. You can put values, stuff like that. We show you what the circuit should look like. So this should be pretty easy. So what will happen is once your circuit construction kit has loaded, I want you to click the lab tab or the lab thing. You're going to double click it and it's going to open up something like this. Now what's neat is you can actually assemble a circuit in here. You can grab a battery, for example. Notice the battery has terminals, these little. Now what do you have to hook up in order to get the electricity in the battery to flow? You have to hook up wires. So we'll bring a wire down here. Notice the wire can be stretched, moved anywhere you want, any angle. Now I will say when you go to make your circuits, it's much easier for us to help you or give you advice if you make your circuits fairly square. So for example, we could do this. We could bring this up to here. And then we could actually bring this up. Or if you wanted to, you just now, before I connect that, what's going to happen when I connect this wire to this side of the bulb? Answer that. Okay, if you answered electrons will flow, you are correct. These electrons are little electrons. They're flowing and they're causing the bulb to light. Now, if you double click on your battery, you can change the voltage. What do you think will happen to the light bulb if I change the voltage? Did you say it'll get brighter? You're right. So those lines, those yellow lines around it, make it get brighter or dimmer depending on what your voltage. You go to no volts, you don't get any brightness, no flow. So you need a voltage or electrical potential in order for the electrons to flow. And then the rate at which they flow is called what? The rate at which electrons flow will be like coulombs per second. What is that? What do we call that variable? That's right, current. And we measure current with something called an ammeter. All right. Now, we're going to use this ammeter with a target on it because it will tell you what the current is anywhere in the circuit. So if you go here, here, and here, anybody notice anything about the current in this circuit that I just drew? What did you notice? That's right. The current is constant throughout the entire circuit. And you're going to learn more about what kind of circuit this is. Now, let's say you wanted to add a switch in here. If you click on one of your link points or your connection points between a wire and the bulb here, you can break it. The bulb goes out, and then you can go ahead and drag in something like a switch. Now notice if I put the switch down here, let me break this. If I put the switch on this connection and I close the switch, the battery burns up, right? Not a good thing. Okay, so make sure that you connect it in the right place. All right, and there you go. Let's see. Okay, there is a voltmeter we'll be dealing with next week. I'll get into that later. And I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email. And good luck. Enjoy the lab. Remember, when you're in the lab, you can type in these little boxes This lab is going to be sent to you in Google document format, sorry. So you can type anywhere in these boxes, add your ideas. You can even insert images, screenshots. So let's see, you can take a screenshot here. I usually do my Control-Alt screenshot, and then I should be able to come over here to my document and Control-V and paste the screenshot in. All right, good luck.